He's written for Chris Rock. He's worked on the Damon Wayans show. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and show your love for Mr. James Hanna. Show your love for James Hanna. Y'all show your love.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another installment of Truth Paste with James Hanna. How y'all doing? Let's get to it. I want to send a big shout out to President Barack Obama for smoking Osama Bin Laden. Okay? Yeah, he finished the party that Bush started. And I know a lot of you Republicans and racist slash Republicans can't stand that shit, but 4 more years. There you go. But I'm going to be honest, as much as a fan I am of President Obama, I can't give Obama all the credit for the demise of Osama bin Laden. We got to keep it real. And ultimately what really killed Osama bin Laden was midlife crisis. See, what happened was Osama had a young wife. And what happened was, when you're an old nigga trying to impress young bitches, basically, you're on some sugar daddy shit, and the young broad got him to move out the cave. See, when he was in that cave, we couldn't find his ass, but somehow he took on a young girl, left the first wife, got a young girl, and the young girl was like, not cool with the cave. And so he had to go move out the cave on some reverse Green Acres shit and bought a mansion trying to impress this bitch and get the fly ass mansion like he on MTV Cribs or something. And ultimately that's what killed him. See, if he'd stayed with the first wife, let this be a lesson. Let Osama bin Laden be a lesson to all you old niggas out there trying to impress these young bras. You need to stay your ass with wife number one. Okay, if he'd have stayed with wife number one, the first Mrs. bin Laden, she was cool with the cave. She knew what it was. She knew what kind of man she was married to, and she knew that the cave was the cost of doing business. Okay? But when you get a young bitch and you on some sugar daddy shit, now you got to buy a mansion with all this fly shit, and fly shit attract attention. And what happened was some neighbors saw that and dropped a dime on his ass, and the next thing you know, you got a bullet under your eye. So basically, I'm just gonna say this, fella. Remember, sometimes it ain't just cheaper to keep her. Sometimes it's safer to keep her. Okay, so and also I want to say this to the young wife: you get the bitch that's what you get year award. Okay, you get the bitch that's what you get of the year award. Cause how the fuck you gonna take on Osama bin Laden? Didn't you know who that nigga was? I mean, come on, that's like you can't hook up with Osama bin Laden and not expect to get shot. I mean, that's just putting your life in danger just because you want to be with a baller. Because that's what it was. She wasn't cool with the cave, and she was like, Osama, I thought you was a big ball in Saudi Arabia, and I thought your daddy ran oil and all that. Why we in this cave? And next thing you know, now your ass got shot trying to keep up with the Joneses or whatever the Arab equivalent of the Joneses are. Now, I want to know, this is the one thing I want to know is, who was the bitch nigga terrorist that used the woman for the body shield? Really, ain't terrorists, you supposed to not be afraid to die? You're supposed to be ready to die when you're a terrorist. So this cat here, whoever you were, I bet you were a lot of talk at the suicide bomber meetings. You probably was the loudest one, always had your hand raised, always talking the most shit. I bet you had the flyest dynamite vest and all that, but then when it came time to man up with them Navy SEALs, your ass was playing Captain America with another human being. No, no, you can't. You went out like a bitch, and I guess terrorists, I guess there's bitch nigga terrorists out there too. So that was just sad. Anyway, I just had to get that off my chest. And once again, 4 more years, President Obama, 4 more years. And like I said, if you dug what I had to say, leave a comment. If you didn't dig what I said, you're probably Al Qaeda. Anyway, that's it. Peace.